Saturday morning on Channel 5, and in 15 minutes it's Ryan's mystery playdate. Before that, in Sponge territory, sea bunnies may look cute, but they are capable of great destruction, BobSponge.
Krusty Krab's night shift crew needs some help as the customers want something a bit more creepy in SpongeBob SquarePants.
Lincoln urges his family to reduce their carbon footprint. The Loud House here on Channel 5 and My 5 after Squidward sprinkles pepper around SpongeBob's house. What a nice guy. Sunday morning on Channel 5 and My 5, and beware, there be spiders in the Loud House in 10 minutes. First, Squidward better prepare himself, because it seems his doctor is made of sponge.
We're in the Loud House in 15 minutes, but it's a bad case of mocking, mimicking madness now in SpongeBob SquarePants. Lincoln's got a fight on his hands to secure a spot on the sofa at the Loud House in 10 minutes. But SpongeBob's got a thing about worms right now.
Now, it looks like a very sleepy Squidward is about to miss his big clarinet recital. Where's SpongeBob SquarePants when you need him? Now, SpongeBob and Patrick have a point to make. Just one wee problem. They've got the wrong end of the stick in SpongeBob SquarePants.
Don't forget that Paw Patrol are keeping Adventure Bay safe every weekday morning on Milkshake here on Channel 5. And next this morning, more Sponge. Bob attempting to become the first sponge to reach the surface of the ocean. Entertainment news on 5 has your daily roundup of showbiz and gossip in just a bit. Then it's back-to-back Friends from 10:30. Before that, on Channel 5 and My 5, can SpongeBob rise to the top?
We've got Friends over this morning after the showbiz headlines in 15 minutes. But first, anyone for lemonade? It's SpongeBob SquarePants.
Now, Squidward is supposed to be babysitting Pearl. Supposed to be in SpongeBob SquarePants here on Channel 5 and My 5. Now on Channel 5 and My 5, SpongeBob SquarePants is having a bit of a problem with his holes.
Entertainment news on 5 has your daily roundup of showbiz and gossip in just a bit. Then it's back-to-back Friends from 10:30. Before that, Plankton pretends to be the voice of Patnocchio with Krabby Patty in his sights. It's SpongeBob on Channel 5 and My 5. The smaller ones in the house can enjoy all their milkshake faves, including Paw Patrol, Pepper, Thomas and Friends, and Show Me How every day on Channel 5 and My 5. Next, more Bob. Morning, you're on Channel 5 and My 5 with your daily roundup of showbiz news and gossip from around the world, focusing on celebs, movies and music in entertainment news on 5 after a second scrub of sponge.
You're watching Channel 5 and My 5. More barmy goings on in Bikini Bottom now, where cartoons are watching cartoons. It's all gone a bit meta in SpongeBob SquarePants. Now on Channel 5 and My 5, time for more nautical nonsense as we dive back into Bikini Bottom, where Plankton's playing dumb in SpongeBob SquarePants.
Next, more Sponge. Some real magic from Manhattan in 15 minutes with the very first episode of Friends. That's after entertainment news on 5, and that follows a chance to soak up more sponge. But will there be a mutiny on the Krusty? Sunday morning on Channel 5, hello, and we've deep sea silliness now with Bob and Chums. Patrick needs to go to the dentist at 10:15. First, he's playing Bikini Bottom tour guide. Some magic from Manhattan in 20 minutes as the very first season of Friends continues with a blackout. That's after entertainment news on 5. But first, we're soaking up more sponge. Bob stuck on a roof. Next, more sponge. In 15 minutes, Chandler lets slip that Ross has secretly been in love with Rachel since, like, forever. Your bumper Sunday morning with Friends, after entertainment news on 5, and a bit more sponge now, where Sandy must save the day.
Now on Channel 5 and My 5, SpongeBob thinks a sea bunny is really cute, but Squidward has reasons to believe it so isn't.
Saturday morning on Channel 5 and My 5 with a spongy double now. Pearl getting a job to be cool like her friends in 15 minutes. Shame the only store that's hiring is the LAMEST store at the mall. First, Patrick wants to be a horse. What are the famous humans up on the surface of the water and its adjacent land doing to entertain fellow humans and boost their fame and morale? Find out with entertainment news on 5 in 10 minutes. Meanwhile, down here at the bottom of the ocean. Saturday morning on Channel 5 and My 5 with double sponge. Bob accidentally telling a lie to his pen pal. There are repercussions. That's in 15 minutes. First, Bob and Squidward sneak into the Chum Bucket at night. On a mission. Up on the surface, the latest movie, music and showbiz goss from entertainment news on 5 in 10 minutes. Meanwhile, down here, deep in the ocean, Bob writes a letter. Sunday morning on Channel 5 and My 5 with double sponge. Bob and Patrick think that Man Ray is up to no good in 15 minutes. First, some fabulous news for fans of Fred's leg. It's finally better after hurting for a very long time. Meanwhile, back down on the seabed, Man Ray rents Squidward's house for the weekend. But Bob thinks it's just a bit sus.
Time for a double dose of nautical nonsense in Bikini Bottom now. Sandy and Karen team up to undo Plankton's latest plot in 15 minutes. But first, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, unless you're Patrick in SpongeBob SquarePants. Time for more animated fun now in the shape of nautical nonsense from the residents in Bikini Bottom. And it's AYE AYE Captain Squidward in SpongeBob SquarePants.
Entertainment news on 5 is on the way in 15 minutes, but Patrick's looking a bit down in the mouth now in SpongeBob SquarePants.
Showbiz, music and movie news from entertainment news on 5, and a Sunday morning with Friends to come. With the wedding only 4 weeks away, Chandler struggling to write his vows. That's after Sponge, Bob SquarePants. Hello, this is Channel 5 and My 5 with showbiz, music and movie news from entertainment news on 5, and a Saturday morning with Friends to come after SpongeBob SquarePants. Showbiz, music and movie news from entertainment news on 5, and a Sunday morning with Friends to come. Rachel finally giving birth at 10:40. First, it's Sandy's taste test. It's SpongeBob SquarePants.
When SpongeBob hides the secret Krabby Patty formula in his house, it's up to Gary to protect it from Plankton. Yikes! SquarePants Adventures here on Channel 5 and My 5.
Now on Channel 5 and My 5, it's SpongeBob SquarePants. The entertainment news on 5 is up in 10 minutes. But now on Channel 5 and My 5, it's SpongeBob SquarePants.
To back-to-back from Friends at 22:11. Now, a game of crazy golf really is crazy, as it leads to a sleeping Squidward who does not want to be woken up. SpongeBob now on Channel 5 and My 5. Perfect playmates for all the wee ones every single day with Milkshake here on Channel 5 and My 5 from 6 a.m. Now it's the Krusty Krab's anniversary, and Mr. Krabs calls everyone over to help prepare for the big night.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed your extra hour in bed this morning. The entertainment news on 5 is up at 25 past 10, right after an extra spooky SpongeBob SquarePants.
Morning, this is Channel 5 and My 5 with your roundup of showbiz news and gossip, focusing on celebrities, movies and music. Entertainment news on 5 here after SpongeBob SquarePants. Don't forget Milkshake every morning from 6 a.m. right here on Channel 5. Tons of entertainment for the kids, including Pepper, Ben, Holly, Fireman Sam, Paddington. They are just a few. Right now, Bob and his deep sea chums.